I'm not going to waste your time, so I'm going to jump right into the video. You see, the secret to becoming more consistent with your goals is there's 3 points. But the first one is probably one of the most important, and that is setting constant reminders for yourself. You see, it's very difficult for you to actually, let alone discipline yourself to do a habit. But at least for me, it's even more difficult to sort of keep that in the back of your mind and to remember that that is a habit that you have now. Because 9 times out of 10, when I'm trying to, build a new habit, I just forget. I just forget to, do that habit. And then, sure, I'll have all the discipline in the world to do the habit. And when I finally remember, I'll do it. But it's just extremely difficult to always have that in the back of your mind. So, probably by far one of the most important things to help you have a better, be more consistent with your habits is setting constant reminders for yourself. And in fact, I'm going to show you one of mine. This is one of those grip strength trainer thingies. I keep this on my desk at all times. This is my reminder to train. It's my reminder to go to the gym because I've been very busy lately with making videos as well as my, pretty much full-time job that I already have. And I've been slacking off on the gym lately quite a bit. And this is my reminder to train. I keep this right here on my desk at all times. The second point is have a partner. Now, me and one of my friends, my best friend, have been doing this recently, where he wanted to start being more consistent with the gym lately because he saw that I had made some progress, and I basically ended up, without even realizing it, he kind of recruited me to be his training partner. In a few minutes, I'm going to actually have to call him to tell him to wake up and go to the gym because he says that if his alarm goes off, he's just going to turn it off and go back to bed. So I have to be his second alarm for some reason. Basically, just have an accountability partner. Have someone who is going to feel comfortable calling you out whenever you're not being consistent, wherever you're slacking off. Because the truth is, we as human beings, we're horrible at calling ourselves out. Our egos get in the way, we end up coping a lot, and we're just completely unable to keep ourselves 100% accountable. Of course, some people are, but if you're like me and most people, it's very difficult to 100% keep yourself accountable. So having a partner who knows your goals, who knows the habits you're trying to break or whatever, or introduce in your life, makes it so much easier because that person is going to be able to constantly tell you, hey, get to the gym. Hey, you're supposed to be doing this. Why are you doing this? Be more consistent. That is the power of a partner. It's extremely valuable. And the third tip is start small and make it fun. You see, a lot of people set massive goals and massive things that they want to strive for, and that's great. The problem is that you're not starting out small. You're not keeping it. You see, it's in our human nature to desire greatness, but the problem is we can't really envision it. We set these amazing goals for ourselves, I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna do this, but it's so far out that we can barely even grasp it, and then we eventually give up because it's not a tangible goal to just say I'm gonna get in shape. It's not a tangible habit to be consistent with. Instead, say I'm gonna go to the gym at least 3 times a week for the next 4 weeks. That is a habit. That is a goal. And if you follow the steps here before, that's a pretty simple goal to stay consistent with. And then you can level it up from there. You see, you're starting out small. Another way to do this is what I do with my YouTube channel, actually. So I've recently hit 100 subscribers, and being at 100 was a major goal for me. But what I did to make it more graspable and to also make it more fun in the long run is I'd have my big goal, which is 100, and then I'd have tons of milestones in between. Like, okay, I want to get to 50, I want to get to 70, I want to get to 80, and then just slowly increase it by there. And what do you know? I hit 100. So if you're able to stay consistent, you're gonna hit the goal anyway. So at least make it enjoyable. Have little milestones in the goals. Instead of saying, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna get jacked, say I'm gonna go to the gym, and by this time next year I'm gonna be benching 2 plates. That's a great milestone, because if you're able to bench press 2 plates, chances are you're in shape. So you're actually just making it more fun and more tangible at the same time. If you follow all 3 of these steps, there's probably more that I just haven't thought about. And I challenge you to follow, not just follow these steps, but do your best to try to sit down and think of other tactics that you can use to be more consistent. These are tactics that I've used in my personal life to be more consistent. And that's all I got for today. So don't have dreams, have goals, and stay wild.